As a kid, I watched a lot of cartoons growing up. Some weird, some dumb. But there's this one cartoon. Every time I mention it, nobody knows about it. And that cartoon is called Kick Buttowski. That used to be my shit back in the day. Kick Buttowski, I think, was released in 2010 on Disney Channel. No, Disney XD. Disney XD was so fucking fire. They had so many good shows, bro. Oh my god, gang. That was like I don't know what they're doing now, but that's like my shit back in the day. Like I can make a whole YouTube channel or 30 plus videos just on Disney Channel, Disney XD shows. And well, I could, maybe I will. But the show we're gonna talk about today is Kick Buttowski. Kick Buttowski is basically if you put Jeff Hardy, well, if you mix Jeff Hardy and Tony Hawk together and you get a real nigga. An episode basically consisted of Kick, aka Clarence. His real name is Clarence. Clarence, and his ass. What is it? What's that Eminem round? And his name is Clarence. But that's beside the point. Clarence Buttowski basically terrorizing his fucking neighborhood and causing hell. He was real. He was realistically a villain in the show, but it's not shown like that because he had a bunch of aura, and it's like you gotta respect what he's doing. He's like, bro, this kid's tough as. And he also had like a little, not a little brother. He had like his best friend named Gunther, would basically like help him with his stunts out, and he was basically his ride or die, his bloodhound, who would help him out and do anything he needs him to do. And they were like a dynamic duo. He was basically a sidekick and whatnot. But you know what? I think you just have to watch an episode. So I'll go through an episode with you to show you like how like real this show is. Okay, so the episode starts off with Kick Buttowski popping out the garage like he's 2004 Edge for some fucking reason, and his hype man Gunther is over there hyping him up, and then the garage drops on him like the dumbass he is. Now you think the bullshit would end right there with just the random shit happening, but no, the camera pans to the right to show this fucktard Brad. Now let me talk about Brad for a second. Brad is like the worst, most stupidest character. Like I don't know how to describe. You just like you gotta watch the show to see this shit. He's a fucking idiot. He's stupid, and his haircut's stupid. He has a high top with like when you sponge your hair a little too much, and now it's just sticking up. Like he has free forms, but it's like the nasty free forms. Anywho, he's over there. The camera pans towards him, and he's hitting a tree with a 2x4. Why are you doing this? Are you that bored in life? Get a job. Do something important. I hate you, Brad. Hold on. Side note: as I'm editing the video, I get it. I'm like getting the clips together, and I hear Brad say, as he's hitting the tree, "What are you doing? Something lame?" Nigga, Brad, what the fuck do you consider hitting a tree with some bees in it? The fucking thrilling activities? I hate you, Brad. Like you're so fucking lame. Still on the topic of Brad, so he after he hates on Kick Buttowski, he doubles down and he grabs Gunther's megaphone and starts shouting to the neighborhood kids, talking about how he's hating on Kick Buttowski's grind basically by saying, "Oh, kick a bitch, kick this, kick that," and saying he's a lameo. And the neighborhood kids don't just ignore Brad like they should because I would ignore a fucking dude with a high top. They listen to him and they start to hate on my nigga Kick and calling him short, stupid, and everything in the on the books. Probably calling him the N word too. I probably didn't hear it, but they're probably calling him the N word in their fucking head. Brad, what do you do besides be Kick Buttowski's brother and be fucking lame? And Kick doesn't take their shit. He doesn't listen to the haters. He decides to tell the haters, "Yo, pussies, how about this? Y'all want to come hate? I'm gonna do some crazy shit." And he said he's gonna jump off like the tallest mountain in the fucking, I guess, city called Dead Man something. I can't remember for the life of me, but it's Dead Man something. And the haters are like, "Nah, you're not doing that shit, bitch," and everything. Like it's crazy. And so they get to the top of the mountain and Kick two times his aura by saying, "I'm not just doing it on a skateboard. I'm not doing it on some bullshit. He's doing it on a fucking iron board." And then they're shocked by that too, and then he's just doubling down. And I also got to talk about some nutty shit that I saw Gunther do. Gunther, what the fuck is this move? Nigga, did you pull that out of your ass, gang? You have pockets. You're not a girl. You clearly could have put that in your pocket, you weird freak. Like what? And as Kick is doing his fucking, I don't know, his hype up shit, his ritual. Um, he says the most hardest quote I think I've possibly heard. Brad
Hey,
says,
hurry up
"Hurry
and
up
beat!
and
I can't
fail."
wait to
This
show the
nigga
world
Kick
your
goes,
epic fail.
"Fail?
Fail?
I don't do
I
fail."
don't do
This
fail.
he's tough. He's in. I think he's only like what 10, and he's already he's in what Swagger Gang. Like what the fuck? But as we've been seeing, Kick is not new to taking fucking L's. He proceeds to go down the mountain, miss the turn he needs to take, and bomb the fucking hill, and then crash into multiple houses, causing hella property damage. Be a straight dickhead, and crash into his neighbor's tree that he's been working on for like all summer, and didn't even apologize. But I mean, he did get what he deserved when Brad grabbed the camera and then just recorded him naked, which is considered illegal in I think almost every state in America and a lot of countries. But Kick lives by that John Cena Nick 830 motto by never giving up, and he says, "Fuck all that shit. Fuck the haters. I'm going
What are
back
you
to do
gonna
that shit."
do? It's time to
But
kick
Kick's
Buttowski.
parents are out of town, and Brad is the head honcho of the house. And Brad's like, "Nigga, you're not going nowhere, nigga, without my permission." And so they start battling on some Revenge of the Sith type shit, and just go at it. Kick low key doing something. He low key do a little hit thing here and there, but we know what Kick is, a walking fucking L, and he proceeds to lose to Brad. And then he gets he gets stuffed into his room. And after that, Kick tries to sneak out again. And as he's sneaking out, he asks Gunther to what is it called? Distract Brad. And Gunther could have, I don't fucking know, called the pizza man, could have threw a fucking brick at Brad's window, maybe at his fucking head. No, Gunther decides to pull the Ian disguise and throw whatever that is. I don't know why he put that on. Ooh shit, I guess. I don't know. But Kick decides to make his BO2 Alcatraz escape and managed to make a fucking glider out of, I don't know, what is it called? The thingy thing and the thingy thing. I'm losing my mind here. I'm doing this late, and yeah. So Kick manages to run all the way up to the cliff after via failed hang glider attempt. He manages to run up to the cliff, get to the thing, but Brad makes it too somehow. I don't know how he made it there. Speed of light, I guess, but we're not gonna judge a child's film. And he snatches the board from Kick, and Gunther all of a sudden decides to turn the fucking Caesar from Planet of the Apes and break the board and give it to Kick or something. I don't like what is wrong with this TV show? And so as Kick is trying to go down the mountain, Bradley realizes that he really about to accomplish his dreams and goals. I gotta stop this nigga. And he steals a little girl's tricycle. Mind you, I think he's 16, 17. You're chill out, gang. Chill out. Go to bed. Just go to bed. It's late night. Just go to bed. And he steals a tricycle. He's rushing down there with Brad. Never has done any stunts in his life. Never. He's motivated by hatred, and he's riding down trying to chase Kick. Kick, an experienced nigga. He's going down. He remembers. Oh, I gotta hit the turn. He hits the turn. Bradley goes straight to the pits of fucking hell where he deserves to be, and gets hurt. And Kick makes it. And that's not the kicker. That's not the kicker. He makes it. Everything is well. I think it's like the next day. It might be the same day. I don't know. Everybody bandwagon switches up and decides to be fucking with Kick. Y'all niggas was a fucking with him when he was at the bottom. Now he's at the top. Y'all wanna fuck with him? That's so stupid. Fuck these people. And that's basically the episode. Um, I really hate that community. That community sucks. I'm just not thinking about how bad that community is.